Hello guys, how's it going? I'm back again like I promised. So I said earlier that I did an Astro Einstein video that I watched, right? And I keep saying all the time like I'm gonna do one and I will get to do one day. I don't know when. I mean, I'm not in the States, so but right now your girl is strapped, strapped. But I watched one that someone had told me to go and watch it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go watch it. And I finally did watch it. I did a video about it. Decided not to post the video because I was like, I did it. You know, sometimes when you watch something and you're like, I need to meditate on it for a bit. Like, you know, you need to like think about it. So I did the video. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna post this one. I'll do another one. So that's what I did. So this one is Chizoba, and she's a sweet lady. Like many accolades for her. She's a tough cookie, and I like watching her video. Like it gave, like I said in my previous videos, like it gave me goosebumps. Like listening to her experience, like hers was I believe a quantum healing. If I'm wrong, I hope I'm not wrong. I don't want to be wrong. And her experience compared to the others, hers was like different. Because you know how it's like when you take a step back and you know he puts you in that meditative state, and her meditative state was, it was good, and hers I think it was interesting. So let me get right into it. Let me get right into it. So in her experience, she does Reiki healing. She does martial arts, I guess. I put it on the umbrella of martial arts because I can't remember what exactly kind of martial arts she did, but she does. And so I'm like, this is a tough woman. And I believe her handle on Instagram is like Sister Whirlwind. But definitely like go and give that one a watch, guys. I promise you, you will love it. I'm sure a couple people probably cried watching it. And I'm a softie. I didn't cry for this one, but I'm a softie. But hers kind of give me like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, so in her experience, he did the whole thing where, you know, relax, take a load off, essentially, close your eyes. He does the whole countdown, everything. And then he tells you to imagine, I guess, what you'd imagine paradise to be. And hers was a beach. And I was like, oh, she's at a beach. And where I am right now, I'm close to the ocean, but it ain't warm. I would not take a dip in the ocean here. Unless I'm 12 and very desperate for a swim. But the lakes. So anyway, hers was the ocean, and it told her to go all the way down to her thighs in the ocean, and then comes back out, and tells her to imagine there's a stairs, and she goes up the stairs, I think, and she goes into this amethyst room. Her room was like purple, I think. And after she goes into the room, an elevator shows up. Of course, you know, you always do the elevator. Okay. Because we're trying to leave where we at and go to somewhere else. But I like how he says that just know that what's happening, where you're going or where you are right now, is like leaves on a tree. You know what I mean? It's not exactly like you're going, like, it's not like we're going on a ship in a big bucket ship. It wasn't like that. It's like these events, it's flowing, you know, it's constantly changing. It's ebb and flow, really. It's not exactly like a step. You know what I mean? These things are happening at the same time. So whereas it might be like the past, present, future, in that while you're in that state, what's happening to you right now is probably happening right there now, which is interesting. I mean, strange, interesting. So hers, she goes into this other being's spot. I say other being because she wasn't the where she went, it wasn't Earth. Yeah, it wasn't Earth. I think that's why somebody told me to watch it, because she's like, that one was interesting because it was different to all the others I saw. So my girl was there, and he asked her her name, and she's like, I can't tell you that. And I was like, I thought it was gonna be Jenny Franklin situation, you know, mind your business. It wasn't. I'm sorry. Every time I think of Jenny Franklin, the mobster, takes me out every time. Mind your business. I was like, shit. Throw hands. Throw hands. But no. In Chizoba's case, it was like she was in a different, a whole different planet, baby. Baby. Whole different planet. I wasn't expecting that. This person said go and watch that one. I was like, okay, cool. I'm thinking like maybe, you know, a different sheet. Sugar honey iced tea? I should have got my iced tea / lemonade for this. I think she was in Jupiter. So he was like, okay, describe yourself for me. What do you look like? She got gray skin. Oh, the gray skin took me out because I wasn't expecting that. I was like, what? I had to. Did she just say she has gray skin? I was like, she's not on Earth. I was like, is there some secret organization? I seriously, I was like, is there some secret organization? What she mean she got gray skin? And he's like, okay, like, what are you wearing? My girl was like, I'm not wearing anything. I was like, huh? And then she goes, I got wings. I go, I'm sorry. I was like, hold the phone. You got wings? Shit. I was like, you got wings, girl. And then, that's what I said. She no longer Chizoba. She the guardian angel. So she's like, she got wings and she didn't have hair and whatever. I was like, okay. She's like, I got hair, but I don't have. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand when she said that. I was like, what you mean? I was like, okay, cool. I don't know. She's in an alien planet. She's in an alien planet. She's in. I had to remind myself. I'm like, we don't all have hair. We don't all have hair. So, I was like, okay, cool. I was like, okay, my little guardian angel, babe. So then after that, she was like, and she's in a cage. I'm like, huh? What you doing in that cage? What you doing in that cage? So apparently, she was supposed to be protecting some people, right? So my girl doing her job, protecting the people that needed protection, fighting a good fight. Only get captured. I was like, what you mean you got captured? I was ready. You know when people are like, tell me somebody hit you, because I want to hit them back. So my girl said, she got captured. I was like, tell me who captured you so I can beat them. And she was like, okay, so, and then she got captured. And I was like, oh no, why did they capture you? Who did? I was like, who done it? Who done it? Who did it? she goes, and they like, and then it's like the vulnerability coming because she started crying because she's like, I was only trying to do my job, and I got betrayed, and they captured me, and they put me in a capsule, and I'm like light years away from where I'm supposed to be. And I was like, whoa. Can you imagine that happening in real life? Okay, well, technically it happened, but I mean, you know what I mean. To you. I would have lost my I would have lost my mind. And I had to I would have lost my mind. I didn't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. So she was like, okay, cool. He was like, where are you? She's like, I don't know. I'm like light years away. And she's like, okay, who did it? And then she said, like, I don't know what happened, but she said Elon. And I was like, that's her name. Okay. And then it's funny because she's like, every time I get reincarnated, these come after me and they kill me. So because he asked her, like, he's like, what's your name? What's your rank? What do you do? And she's like, I can't tell you because if I tell you, they'll find me. And I was like, so they keeping an eye on you, girl? Let me find out about Area 51. Okay, I'll find a joke to start now. Seriously though. She's like, every single time she comes back, they send somebody to, like, can you imagine that? Because she started crying. Can you imagine that? Like, that's kind of why I'm like, I want to do this, but at the same time, I'm like, am I going to be like that girl who, she was on that ship and somebody tossed her off that ship and he asked her to look in the person's eyes to see who did it? Who done it? Her face was, my girl was ready. You think you gonna throw hands? She's ready to throw her whole body at the person. Only to find out that it was her mother that threw her off the ship. She was hurt. Can you imagine when she goes home and sees her mother's face? She's like, you killed me in a past life. Who me? Who me? But anyway, so with her, she's like every single time this happens to me, every single time they come back and they kill me and I don't know why. And I was like, girl, what you know? What you know? They trying to get rid of you at every cost. What you know? So anyway, he's like, okay, cause she even said it to him. She's like, I block out people. You know what I mean? Like, people come in and people are always hurting me and I don't know why they hurt me because I haven't done anything to them for them to hurt me. And you know all Einstein does, Astro does it. We go into the council, bitch. We go into the council. We go in to see the council, the big guys in charge. So he's like, okay. And he does the thing where, he does the thing where he goes, how long have we been, like, you and I have journeyed together? And she was like, oh, she started laughing. She's like, wow, like, we know each other. She's like, she probably got reincarnated like maybe 20, say she got reincarnated like 20,000 times. 10,000 of those was with him. Oh, we close at this point. You come into the family cookout at this point. I'm taking you on vacation at this point. So, okay, so like, they did that, and then he was like, okay, how did you get the position that you got as a guardian, like to guard and do your job? And she's like, oh no, you're born into it. And he's like asking her rank or whatever. She's like, oh no, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you. Like, she was going to tell him that I can't tell you that. And they went to the council, and she was like asking them, like, what's my new mission? Because she's like, well, basically, this is the little angel girl talking now. My wings, my great wings, I should call it that. Gray Wings. Gray Wings the Angel. So, they gave her like a new mission or whatever, and she's like, your job is essentially what you're doing. You're supposed to protect the people, and you're supposed to be a light to people and help. And then they said something about her waiting for a child. I'm like, I wish I had a popsicle right now. I'm like, tell me about this child. Which child are you waiting for? I'm like, girl, what child are we waiting for? Because I want to know. He asked her that too, and she was going to say it, and then she's like, oh, I can't tell you. Basically, that was classified. I was like, I wasn't going to know. And then, after that, they basically, like, she said, back to the council. Council said bye, so she left. I was like, okay, cool, we're leaving the council. And, of course, you know, he does the thing where you, because part of her thing was quantum healing, right? She needs some healing because there's some blockage, soul-wise, when it comes to people. So what her thing was that when she was like, oh, people are always using me or whatever, and what's happening in her life is supposed to happen. And we always question, like, why do these things happen to me? Why is it I always help people and then they turn around and stab me in the back? And only to find out that the same people that hurt her were to help her grow. She's doing her job to help these people. And even though they're not appreciative of what she's doing, she's still doing what she's meant to be doing, right? So he's like, okay, how many of your skills am I supposed to help you utilize? I think she said 7 at the time. And then how many skills did she choose? And she said 7. How many am I supposed to help you with? And she said 7. And how many are you using right now? I think it was 10 that she chose to have. 7 that she's been using, and the amount that he's supposed to help amplify was 7. So, okay. And then he said to her, like, you know, you need to release that fear of other people and being closed off to people, afraid to trust them, whatever. And of course, you know, you do the whole release, woosah, kumbaya, let's go on. And after that, like, when she got up, she's like, I was surprised by that. I wasn't expecting that. She's like, I was shocked I had wings. Girl, me too. You ain't the only one. I was shocked too. But I was glad that person told me to give that video a look, because I liked it. Thank you. But that's what I want. I want you guys to send me things that's interesting. Let's talk about it. Why do you find it interesting? Like, put it down in the comment section. Girl, look at this. D-I-S. These. Not there. These. I will look at it. And I liked it. I liked that video. Like I said, Chizoba. Girl. She is a strong black woman. That's all I could say. Because, like I said, if it was me, you had a nerve to shoot me out of whatever. Cause a freaking rebellion. Essentially kill me. And keep sending your wounds after me. Who we gonna fight? That would be me. Who we gonna fight? Because we gonna fight today. You no. I was like, I'll be driving some people. I'm like, that would be me. We gonna fight. But hey guys, yes. So like I said, that was Chizoba. Sister Whirlwind, I think that's her handle on Instagram. And that was her guardianship. Thank you. I liked it.